I go under a darkest one, then another one, then it bounce up, then it like circle and stuff, then another, then hit another one, then it do this, then shoot the water, then somebody went.
And what's this called?
I reindeer ride.
A reindeer ride.
I love that ride.
72 hours later, we finally made it. Wow. Wow.
Look, that roller coaster is so pretty.
All right, after what felt like forever to get here, traffic. We finally made it to Fun Spot Atlanta, where of course we're here to ride the kiddie coaster back there. No, I'm just kidding. We're here to ride ArieForce One, of course. Like, holy cow, does that look impressive as you're driving down the road. It's just huge and magnificent. Took forever to get in the gate, like just to get through ticketing. Super long line. But we finally made it into the park. We're walking over to Arie. We're going to get on this ride. Man, feels like it's been such a process to get here. But we're here. This park is definitely strange. Big, empty, open areas. It's like, and then you have this gigantic coaster. It just, this park doesn't know what it is. Like, it's very interesting. Okay. Here we go. Here's what we're here for. This place literally feels like a carnival rolled into town, dropped all of their rides. And oh, by the way, there's this big roller coaster here too. So I just got off my second ride on ArieForce. I don't know how I feel about this ride. So the ride overall, just overall as an RMC, it's a great ride. Absolutely fantastic. 100% does not fit in at this park at all. And the park's clientele, like the people who are coming to Fun Spot to ride the go-karts and the batting cages and play the arcade, they have no clue what this ride is. And most of them just won't ride it because they don't understand. And it looks so intimidating, and obviously it's very intimidating. I only rode it 2 times, and I saw kids crying on this ride both times that I rode. Like literally sobbing, coming back into the station because they're just so overwhelmed by this ride. Ride operations are abysmal. It takes like 10 minutes to send a train. You sit out on the brakes forever. And they just do not care about the people riding their ride. I'm riding this ride by myself. And a guy got in the last row with me. I don't care, I'll ride with anybody. But he had his phone out clearly in his hand while the ride-ups checked the seatbelts, checked the restraints, clearly in his hand. They don't care. He had his phone out and was recording video the entire ride. And all I could think was, I am going to get a broken nose because he's gonna let go of his phone and it's gonna come flying into my face. Thankfully, he didn't let go of his phone and he kept it the whole entire time. But yeah, that literally ruined my entire ride experience because all I could think was, this phone is gonna end up in my face. So I don't really know what to think about this ride. Victory is gonna taste so good.
When you earn it, it tastes yummy.
Okay. Apparently this paratrooper not only goes forwards, but it goes backwards. Oh dear. Such a good sport. He's gonna barf after this. So if you ask me, this Fun Spot Atlanta is a very interesting business concept, right? If you're in business at all, one of the key things they tell you is to know your customer, to know your client. That way you can steer your offerings toward them properly. So this is a fun spot. Their main calling card is their go-karts and their arcade. They have a few carnival type attractions, a kiddie coaster, and then a really, really janky looking steel coaster, if you want to even call it that, right? So that's what the people who are coming here for. They're coming here for the go-karts, for the arcade, the food trucks. That's what they're coming here for. And then you smack an RMC right in the middle of it. And the clientele of this park just don't know what to do with this ride. Most of them won't even ride it. Or if they do ride it, they end up so terrified that they come rolling back into the station sobbing because they were so unprepared for what that was. It's just very fascinating. Arie is a really wonderful, fantastic ride. It was a lot of fun. It was funny because we obviously just rode Lightning Rod yesterday, so there really is no comparing. Lightning Rod is super rough. Arie is very smooth. I didn't think it was quite as intense as everybody said, but it's probably just because we rode Lightning Rod yesterday. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think it was more fun to watch the people ride it who had no idea what they were riding and hear their reaction to the ride.